turn, 84, goes into the lead. 7 is in second, Jack Shepherd. They're catching up very quickly, number 50 Lady Racer, Sean Watkins. And she's gone right round the outside of number 7, they've gone round the pit turn and catches up very quickly with Jack Ansell. So it's all down to the corner straight as they go into the Bovingdon turn, and it's number 50 that takes it up into the early stages of this, and it's 3 next time that's a starter from number 50. Jack Ansell is holding second place, but 35 is behind that and goes around him on the outside as they go around the pit turn, so the 3 lap bar will be shown. Second place is 35. And third is 84, Jack Ansell. And number 7 comes past us, Jack Shepherd. So once again, 2 lap ball goes out and number 50 goes through once again. Second place, it seems like he's slowing down, Mitchell Scooter. Third is still being held by Jack Ansell, and number 50 goes right round the outside of the back markers and is lapped third place and comes up for the final lap board. It's very quick here this afternoon. So third now crosses. So second place still is Mitchell Scooter. So coming up through the checkered flag, it is number 50 as she goes through there. Second place goes through as it goes around the pit bend now. Finish line at the moment. Here comes the world champion with the gold roof. That's Peter Scott, a damn nice guy. The green flag too, and straight away it's a battle up front, but it's Bovingdon who takes it up. Turner goes wide and 71 goes through on the inside. Lee Barnard with the chasing brief for the moment, and also through on the inside goes the 117 car of Bill Chance, the long track champion. But the rest comes roaring through now, these big, powerful V8 engines. We do have a car stuck on the far side of the Raceway. It's the 261 machine there of Simon Hall, but the rest go racing by. The drivers are aware of that disabled car. A retirement then from car 36, John Saunders. So the rest go racing through now. Also, not too good a progress there for the 29 car of Mark Lawrence. But Pete Blomfield certainly has this one firmly by the horns for the moment on this difficult Bovingdon Raceway. This is a big car where Pete Blomfield campaigns here, and the slightly smaller car of 71 Lee Barnard is chasing hard and begins to make progress now, catching up Pete Blomfield in 42. Could there be a challenge for the lead as the 521 car of Alan Ray goes away? It's 71 on the inside there, challenging Blomfield, pushing Blomfield wide, 71. Lee Barnard takes it up from Pete Blomfield, who challenges as they go into the Bovingdon turn, into the pit bend, and Barnard goes wide. It's Blomfield who's done what he had to do, taking it back up and taking that lead back away. But Barnard's back with him now, and 42 is right there. It's 42 Pete Blomfield from Lee Barnard in the 71 car. Who's it going to be? And John Turner's right there too in 323. We check to see how the challenge of some of the other drivers is going, and it's 98 coming through the field very, very nicely indeed. That's Peter Scott putting up some blue tyres, and Roy Eaton also making his way through the pack tremendously well. Look at Roy Eaton go. Oh goodness me, look at that though, right across the bars of where Eaton goes, Peter Scott Jr. That's taken surely both of those cars out. And oh goodness, that was a spectacular crash there on the pitch bed. Glad to say that both the drivers are okay, although the 99 car of Peter Scott Jr. is disabled and unable to continue, and the 35 car is also there. We do have a change on lead now as Bernard goes back into the lead. It's Lee Bernard now in the 71 car. We lose this one from Pete Blomfield in second place, then John Turner is third, and coming through very, very strongly now as we reach the mid stages of the race. It's the 34 car of Dennis Harris. We're halfway in this very, very exciting English Championship, and it's a retirement then for 99 and 35 and 17. 36, 521 and 29, but the others are all still out there and running remarkably strongly, although Lee Bernard looks like the man now who's got the bull by the horns in this one. And Peter Scott has spun out, the world champion. He's gone, and he's surely not going to come back from that. So back with the front runners, and it's Lee Bernard who leads. From in second place, Pete Blomfield in the 42 car, and in third position John Turner, who's getting all the closer now, and still Dennis Harris makes progress in fourth position in the 34 car. He's up right up behind John Turner, who almost spun sideways there, but not quite, manages to hold on to it. He's there on the inside of the back marker. Pete Blomfield is still holding station there in second place, and it's 323 still in third, but 31 and 34 move up behind these big three now. It's 34 on the inside, Dennis Harris, who's making up positions with just 5 laps to go. Next time through for Lee Bernard, Mr. Starter, 5 laps to go as I hand over now to my co-commentator, Andy Roth. So to go through 5 laps left for 71, Lee Bernard. Second place is 42, Pete Blomfield. Third place is a fight for prizes. Dennis Harris in 34 tries to get up the inside of 323, John Turner. But John Turner just holding on there for third place. Dennis Harris is trying to get past in 34. Fifth place at the moment is 31. So the 3-lap board goes out for 71, Lee Bernard. There's a gap. So the change on third, Dennis Harris gets up the inside of John Turner, 323 now into third place. 31 is there, Robert Harris in fourth place, he's ready to bounce. But it's still 71, Lee Bernard that holds the race. Second in Pete Blomfield in 42, third place. As they go round the Bovingdon turn, it's 34, Dennis Harris. In fourth place is 323, John Turner, and in fifth is Rob Harris. He goes up the inside on pit bend, but doesn't make it. He holds on in fifth place. John Turner still there for fifth. So Robert Harris still there in fifth place. In sixth place is 333. So the last bend now, and Lee Bernard crosses the line in first place, 71. Second place is Dennis Harris, 34. And Pete Blomfield is there for third, 42. Rob Harris is fifth. Fifth place is 323. So that fragment starts with a very interesting race for the English Championship. And what a superb win there. So they had one of the biggest cars out there, a little bit tricky to make the car really behave itself on this relatively narrow Bovingdon Raceway. But an excellent result, I think you'll agree, ladies and gentlemen. Third place for Pete Blomfield. Let's hear it for Dennis Harris in car 34. But there was only one winner, and it was the man who took the bull by the horns. He had the lead, then he lost the lead, then he got the lead back. But he did what he had to do. And what a fabulous race it was from the point of view of the 71 driver and new 2007 English champion. Ladies and gentlemen, as he comes round the board, the Speedway pace car now. Please, let's hear it for Lee. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen, as they come round now for the win 2007 English V8 stock car champion Lee. If his run of success continues going the way it is at the moment. 4:29 then taking the outside run. Looking quite good at the moment, just behind the 352 car of Jamie Rennick. Oh, and a bit of a coming together there with some of the back markers. I think that was just a bit of slipperiness as they left the pits bend. And 427, Mr. Starter, a black cross issue. 222 then, it's Minahan from the 352 car of Rennick. Minahan and Rennick first and second at the moment as they come up the home straight. And 479 just behind these is Sean Riddle. He's under attack from local man. It's Peter Fitkin in the 85 car, the all yellow machine, and just behind him he's having to defend at the moment from Leon Payne in car 87. 352, Mr. Starter, a black cross for him if you will. 20 laps of racing for these rookie rods, and it's Minahan who's leading these three along, but he's not actually being able to drop the second and third cars, which is fairly significant as 212 John Smith begins to make his way through the blue grade now. I think he's on the tail end of the yellow graders already, and 326 a black cross for him, Mr. Starter. And as he flies around the outside, it's 212 making progress at the moment, and a retirement for 650. That will be a disappointment for George Fitkin. George is the son, Peter is the father, and it's Peter currently holding the fourth position in the 85 car at the moment. So away they go, and very, very interesting to see that 213 and 251 and 180 right at the back of the pack, not making a great deal of progress. Both of the cars having left the superstar standing. That it really is quite a result. So an intriguing race this one as we go into lap number 7. It's still Minahan leading. Remember, Minahan was good enough to win the final last time out here at Bovingdon Raceway, and a black cross for 212 for presumably a bit of contact there, if you will, Mr. Starter. But the rest go racing by. The cars continue to race very, very heartily there in that mid-pack section. But 222 Minahan now under some real pressure from the 352 car of Jamie Rennick. And it's Rennick really all over the back bumper, as they say, of Martin Minahan's car. Is up the outside. Will he be able to do it? Has he got the speed legs to do it around the outside? And he's certainly having a good try. Oh, it all ends in catastrophe as he slides wide and bumps the Armco at the halfway stage. It's 222 then Minahan, who now leads from 479 Sean Riddle there in second place, and through into third place goes the 326 car of Tom Longhurst. So that's a new car on me, that Tom Longhurst machine. 326 going very nicely, quite sweetly, and 212 up behind these now in 5th position, but remember he does have a black cross issued against him. So through into 4th place then goes John Smith in 212. He's got the 237 car there right with him, with Lee Walker as well, and a second black cross, Mr. Starter, for 212. So that's 2 black crosses issued against John Smith now. Meanwhile, Martin Minahan out in front of the pack, continues on his way. It's 479 behind these and 326. Then John Smith in 4th position currently, but remember he does have the 2 black crosses against him. So 237 races back now and makes a challenge around the outside for that 4th position, and indeed takes that 4th position away from Smith, and continues the attack around the outside of the 326 car of Tom Longhurst, who continues to keep the pedal hard down. And it will be 5 next time through, Mr. Starter, for Martin Minahan in the green car, your race leader in 222 from 4th. And a wave yellow, Mr. Starter, wave yellow please. So as Rick Egan at the wheel of the Speedworth control car makes it out onto the track, the field will pull in behind these, and there's there's an implement that does need moving from the track. That's the reason for the yellow flag situation. There is debris on the track. We're not allowed to race under such conditions with debris on the raceway. We do have to remember it's a public health and safety issue, but I think if the cars can just keep up, and it's a retirement then apparently for Martin Minahan. 479 then will be the lead car if we can get that car to the front of the pack. And oh dear, that must be very, very disappointing for Martin Minahan, who led the race. Oh, it was his exhaust that came off. Oh well, that's very, very disappointing for Martin Minahan, but nevertheless he'll be back out, I'm sure, in the subsequent races this afternoon, and will do rather well. So we will be going this time, Mr. Starter, as Mick Egan brings the Speedbird pace car round the Bovingdon bend. We will be back under race conditions for the last 3 laps of racing. So it will be 3 laps of racing then, and 479 is there, and a black flag for car 5, Mr. Starter, a black flag for car 5. 479 then leads from 326 with 212 on the outside. John Smith does have a couple of black crosses against him. It's a disqualification for Malcolm Burton in the number 5 car, and not sure what he'll make of that, but unfortunate for him, he was involved there in a bit of making up ground when he shouldn't have been while we were still under a yellow flag conditions. And it's 352. Jamie Rennick also makes a retirement there into the centre green. Meanwhile, 479 continues his leadership of the race, Sean Riddle, and he's on the outside now though, and it's John Smith who's making an attack on the inside, and 212 John Smith goes through and takes it up. Oh, and a big dig in the side there for Sean Riddle in 479. 326 was the man responsible for that one, and a black flag for 326 and 5, if you will, Mr. Starter. But that's disqualifications, but meanwhile to take the checker flag is John Smith, but remember he does have a couple of penalty warnings against him, and I rather suspect that the clerk of the course will be issuing penalties for those misdemeanours. Meanwhile, Mr. Starter, keep them coming if you will, please. We can go to Reds now. We can certainly go to... line the trucks up for their first race here in 5th place with 213. Again, John Smith, 426, 212, 180, 213. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen, everybody back at least 10 laps now. It's one tremendous spectacle. I promise you will not be disappointed. Our brave start marshal out there is maintaining his position. I wouldn't like to be out there with him. And we have 3 laps of warming up. The big trucks, look out for the number 9 truck of Teresa Gent. Gent, it's pronounced Gent. Teresa Gent, and I can tell you that the last race that these guys were involved in was at Ensford Raceway, and our lady driver Lisa Gent won it in truck number 9. So there we are. Others to watch out for are the current points, the points winner of 2006, Steve Norton in the 31 truck, and the points leader at the moment is Dale Gent in truck number 24. Ladies and gentlemen, a wonderful spectacle brought to you by Speedbird Motorsport International. Sit back and prepare for big truck racing. And goodness me, the pounding and roar of these big trucks as these guys go down 326 leads from 360. Then it's the S3777 from Petersburg. 870 is out there on the high wide outside, but through they come once again. King of the Rock leads 326. That's Jack Eames. Jack Eames leads. Certainly a very, very back and front this one with a bunch of big black diesel smoke coming out. All and sideways then goes 870. Oh, and it's all going wrong for the trucks behind. 28 makes its way through on the inside, and it's Lisa Gent in the number 9 truck who's right with him there as well. But meanwhile, while all this is happening, and it's a red, Mr. Starter. I think he's gone through the fence. Oh my goodness me. So a big crash then here on the home straight means that we will need to at least bring the trucks back and get this one restarted. Coming up, we'll be right back with you very shortly. And it all kicks off on Saturday. Kicks off next Saturday. Be there on the square. Fan of Dave Windsor. So the green flag falls and we're away, and clouds of black smoke, but 326 it is who leads them away from 760, and 360 is right there as well in third, coming through very, very strongly 777, Cameron Feud, and behind these it's truck 18 and 31 from 28, number 9, 69 and 24. Through they come then, peeling off another lap now. 326 leads from 760 and 360. 360 then, just going into the front end. Bit of a sideways spin on, and 760 also gets in a bit sideways. 777 is right there, 18, 31. Number 9 still able to make a lot of ground at the moment. As Struren off goes another lap for 326. Our leading driver Jack Eames, 760 and 360 holding station respectively in second and third position. Is there going to be another challenge on? The 69 Lorry right at the back now, all back to one apart from the 24 machine. As King of the Rock comes through to peel off another lap, Jack Eames, a very, very backward truck that one, but certainly going very, very strongly, putting this black smoke with the diesel out, and 760, 360 behind these, and some pressure now being applied to the first driver in the 77 machine is number 18, coming up very strongly on the tail end of that one, Steve Robinson. 326, 760 and 360. Oh, and out wide goes 777, 18 makes it through on the inside, 31 follows suit, the 28 truck. Oh yes, is there going to be a coming together between these two as they go round the Bovingdon turn? No, 28 just steers clear of the rumble through, takes the 777 truck out wide. But it's 326 who goes on his merry way now. He's certainly got the hang of this bomb in the raceway. Just a touch there on the throttle as he comes through. Hard, accelerates hard up the home straight. It will be 3 laps next time. 3 laps next time, Mr. Starter. And it's 760 from 360 in second and third places respectively. Well, now it's the Robinson in truck number 18 and 31. 28 behind these. And it's on for a different position now for position 4 as 31 goes through on the inside, taking the other one out, and 28 goes through on the inside of 18 as well. It's 31 making all the moves at the moment. The number 9 truck now begins to get into contention with level 7 as we go through into the very late stages of racing now. It's 2 laps to go for the 326 truck that's led all the way, Jack Eames. 760 holds on to second place at 360 behind these. Then 31, this is the man doing the moving at the moment. Is there any chance the 31 truck can get on terms with 360 and 760 in front? All Volvos and Scanias, these trucks as they go thundering through here at the Bovingdon Raceway. We've never seen a spectacle like this. With just a lap to go there for the 326 truck of Jackie. He's been out there, pedal to the metal, hard down, and through comes Jackie now in the king of the rock truck. There he goes, your race winner is Jackie in 326. 760, gets spun right on the very last corner, it's a spin, and 360 takes it up in second place from 31 in third. 28 behind these. We will go red, red, red now, Mr. Starr. That was a very, very grandstand finish there as the 31 truck moves into
So the green flag falls on the first stage for the bangers. There's 3 laps on contact before the light contact commences, and 569 taking the early lead there. But the other good pace by Raceway though. So cross needs to start at 799, and as they go past this then it's the first lap of long contact. So taking the early lead are the Haribo boys, 801 Steve Holland, on the inside of him 802 Lee Holland, 568 is there in third, and in fourth place coming past us is Red 464 Dave Fellow. And there's already contact down on the pit bend between 802 and 568. 469 come up into second place, and still early stages yet. 697 Grumpy is there in third, Richard John, and 529 is beside him at the moment, and that is Keith of Holland. Oh, the compasses towards the pit bend, 34 very minutes. Very fast, but still 801 that holds the lead at this moment, and coming through in second is 464 been turned out on the pit bend, right the arm code off the 529, keeps coming back to him, 414 to Massacre, centre off the track, and is okay there, so he looks for 801. Steve Holland, who featured us in first place. 529 is there in second. Keith Conlon, 697 is there in third. Richard John, 802 is in fourth at the moment is Lee Holland. 568 is there in fifth, and in sixth place is 103, Adrian Hockley. So that's the top 6 as we go through. 213 spins here out on the home straight. That is Robert Knight. So, no passes once more, and it is still 801. Steve Holland there in first place. Second is still Keith Conlon in 529. Third place, we still look at 697, Richard John. And 802 is there in fourth, Lee Holland. distance from 568 to Stockcars on the home straight. So 53 comes to a slow on the home straight. So it gets going again. So still 801 that holds the lead from 529. Third next time the starter for 801 on the back straight at the moment. Second is 529 Keith Conlon. And in third place is still 697. Richard John, 802 lead in fourth place. Fifth at the moment is Barry Williams in car 34. And in fifth place is 5687 for the moment. Coming all the way from the back is Pumpkin with 112 World Contact 704. That is Paul Williams dropped the turning treatment to 102. So they'll get round again in 213, having a bit of trouble up on the Bovingdon turn. Robert Knight there, 802 pulled off. So he's lost his place in this. So the 3-lap board is in hand for our first place at the moment. Poor Kevin Payne's been turned on the home straight by 53, but gets going very quickly. So action all the way through this first heat for the bangers. And it's still 801, battle through the back markers, 529 is there. We've got to fight through Kevin Payne with 799. So still 801, Steve Holland. 529 there is second, Keith Conlon. 697, Richard John still there in third. Conlon gets going very quickly before 697 catches him up. Right, coming out for his last lap, 801, Steve Holland. Kevin Payne turns 346, and is still Keith Conlon, 529 in second, third is 697, 34, Barry Williams is in fourth, and Pete Stevens moved into fifth place in 112. So check the track hand, it is 801, Steve Holland, that takes the first place. All the bangers. Second is 529 Keith Conlon. Third is 697 Richard John. Fourth place is 34 Barry Williams. Fifth place is 112 Pete Stevens. Red flags will start to bring an end to a very action-packed run. Of Jack Shepherd, but the race is on now for first place, and up comes Sean. Oh, around the outside she goes and takes that lead away. So it's Sean Watkins now who leads this one, our lady driver. From in second place, Jack Axel. Jack Axel? That was a good one. Jack Ansell in second place, and Jack's certainly getting the best out of this car. That's the best I've seen this little car go. And of course it does have to be said during the course of racing that Sean Watkins and Mitchell Suter are both very experienced drivers, whereas the other two racers, the two Jacks, are relative newcomers. So it's Sean Watkins then in her pink cart, going up the far straight for the final time, just a couple more corners to round, and I'm sure she'll do that faultlessly, as indeed she does. So it's going to be a win then for our lady driver. Sean Watkins in cart number 50 is winner, and in second place, coming through very strongly, Jack Ansell. That was a good drive from him. at this early stage is Brian Scott in 89. So as they come forward past this it is the 35 platoon of Roy Sullivan who takes the early lead and grows a gap between the second place man and in second place coming on the inside of the pit bend. It is 16 taking up Barry Barnard is in second place. 547 is going up the inside of Barry Scott and takes it into third place to 547. Pete Ross is up into third. 3-2-4 comes past the inside of Barry. Roy Scott and comes flying past the Dennis. There's Harrison flying past into fourth place. So it is 35 our leader. From second, 16 Barry Barnard. Contact with Mark England, 16 Barry Barnard was into Roy inside. Comes contact with 16 Barry Barnard. 247 has spun as well. So drama down there on the pit end. So we keep our eyes on that. So 35. Wave Yellows, the pace car will join us. Wave Yellows. 35 is your leader. So Wave Yellows. 35 is your leader. So the Wave Yellows come out. All cars must slow to 5 miles an hour. And behind the back of the pace car, no one overtakes at this stage. So 35 was our leader at the time. We are clear and ready to go. So the pace car pulls off and we're off and racing. Continue racing for the VA Stockcars and 35 behind his lead for 99 Peter Scott Jr. We're first into second place. Colin Goodwin is now into third in 72. And our huge English champion 71. Lee Barnard is up into fourth place. And he's on the inside of 72 and gets past into third. So Lee Barnard now in fourth place. They go down the back straight. Colin Goodwin is there in fourth. Fifth place. Fighting for fifth at the moment. Paul Carlson 1167. 547. Pete Ross goes in to sixth place. Past once again, but still 35 holding the lead. Lorry Sullivan as it comes past us now. 99 Peter Scott Jr. He's in second, third place is 71 Lee Barnard, the English champion. Colin Goodwin's there on the inside, he's still there holding on to fourth place. Fifth place is George Charles 117 and in fifth place is 34. Dennis Harris is 5 next time to start for 35. 99 Peter Scott Jr. and 77 Lee Barnard at the top three as we go through. 435 getting a little bit sideways. Peter Scott Jr. up on the inside of 35 says now 99 Peter Scott Jr. takes the first place. Holding on for second now is Roy Sullivan in 45. Third place is still Lee Barnard as it goes past the that marking 89 car from Darren from Brian Scott. So 99 finds way past the that marking 29 Mark Williams as they go round the pit turn. The 3-lap board is shown. 35 gets sideways again. Lee Barnard up on the inside of 35. So Lee Barnard now in second place. In for third now as they fight for third place. Colin Goodwin now grabs third place for 35. So it's 99 Peter Scott showing the 2-lap board. So 99 Peter Scott Jr. Lee Barnard is there in 71. Third place is Colin Goodwin. 35 knocking out Barnard. Roy Sullivan is in fourth. Dennis Harris is there in fifth. And Paul Charles is there in 717%. Oh, 35 loses a lot of places. It goes round wide once again on the pit turn. So as they go down the back straight, another half a lap to cover for 99 Peter Scott. Last corner now, the checkered flags in hand. It is 99 Peter Scott Jr. takes the first place. For a second heat after V8 Stockcars. Second is 71. Third is 72. One. Greg Black has started to make a very exciting and once again race for the V8 Stockcars. And taking a superb win there is 99 Peter Scott Jr. Give him a clap, give him a wave. Our race winner for the second heat for the V8 Stockcars, Peter Scott Jr.
So once again, the clutch start is effective, and it's Martin Minahan who leads them through the first couple of bends. 87 though on the outside, not giving up without a fight. That's Leon Payne, who has to settle for second place, and 85 is right out there in third. That's Peter Fitkin. So Minahan and Payne and Fitkin, first, second and third at the moment. The winner of the first race of the afternoon, 479 car of Sean Riddle, is reasonably well positioned for this one in fourth place, and some of the faster cars beginning to make their way through already from the back of the pack. A much better race this one from the point of view of the red graders, already beginning to make their presence felt. It's Martin Minahan once again in 222, who's right out there in front of that 87 car, beginning to lead him just a bit now. Leon Payne in 87, third through goes the 326 car of Tom Longhurst. So an overtaking manoeuvre currently going on for fourth place sees the 479 car of Sean Riddle on the inside of Peter Fitkin, and makes that one happen for him. But John Smith lines up the pair of them to do the same again to them, and it is indeed John Smith who goes through on the inside to take that place away, and currently lying in fifth is Smith, and he's currently on the inside of Riddle now, looking for that bit of space. It's denied him for the moment, but the car is very, very stable through the corners, and that's some of the key to the success of the Smith boys, I rather suspect. The cars are beautifully stable through the corners, and it's John Smith once again nibbling away. Oh, and problems then for the second and third place drivers. 326 maintains second place, but third moves down to fifth now as we speak, but it's still Martin Minahan right out there, high, wide and handsome in 222, the green car that leads. 326 is in second place, and John Smith it is in the blue and white car, the very, very familiar colours now of John Smith, currently lying in third position. 479 just behind these, and 87, then it's 237 moving his way through now on the inside. So Lee Walker then beginning to make his impression felt on the race. 326 is defending well in second place against the onslaught of John Smith, who's certainly all over the back of the car, but that's where he's staying for the moment. And a black cross for car 326, Mr. Starter. And also 237, if you will, Mr. Starter. So, and as he comes over the start-finish line, this time it's the halfway mark for Martin Minahan in that mean green machine that won the final here last time at Bovingdon. 326 lies in second place with a black cross against him, and 212 behind these. Then 237 comes through. And also 294 for a black cross, if you will, Mr. Starter. So Martin Minahan in 222, and a black cross also, Mr. Starter, for 427, if you will. So through they go then, 222, 326 and 212 currently battling for that second place. Very, very close proximity between these two. It's 237 now in fourth position. So there is a black cross for 427, Mr. Starter, 427. So there we have that one issued. Now Martin Minahan begins to overhaul some of the back markers, and 326 follows him through there. Tom Longhurst in second place. Remember, Longhurst does have a black cross against him, and it will be 5 laps to go next time through, Mr. Starter. 5 to go next time through as 3:26 goes around the outside of the back marker. Oh, and this is significant as John Smith slips through on the inside, and contact there perhaps from the 326 car. The clerk of the course looks again at that one. 212 goes through, then John Smith on the inside. 237 follows through also on the inside, but no problems for Minahan as he comes through with just 4 laps to go. Up behind these it's John Smith and Walker in 237 now, trying to make his impression on the race. It's Lee Walker in very, very close proximity to John Smith. A very quick car, this one, of Lee Walker. 237, 326 is there as well. Resco racing through, and some of the big names beginning to catch up with the top 6 now, and blue smoke emitting from one of these cars here. And a black cross for 212 if you get the opportunity, Mr. Starter. But a bit of contact there between himself and the 237 car. 326 now relegated to 4th place. 237 taking up 2nd now with just a lap to go for Martin Minahan in the all-green car. 222 led this one from the very start. Led away from pole position. 237 in 2nd place, and John Smith following through. Almost clouted the Armco there. Really trying hard, John Smith in 3rd place. But the checkered flag is unfurled. It's another win here at Bovingdon for Martin Minahan. 222, 237 crosses the line in 2nd place. 212 behind these, and 326. 213 next, and we will go red. Comes the green flag with a flourish. It's 760 who takes it up, but that guy who won so convincingly last time out in that 326 truck, Jack Eames, is looking very, very furtively towards the tail end of 760. Treble 7 right there with these other two, and back a little way the 360 truck that caused that upset on the last bend of the last races right there, and through on the inside goes the 31 machine of Atlantic Trailers. Oh goodness, that was a big one. And that certainly was a big ram from one of these trucks here, certainly. Oh, it's the 31 truck apparently who's lost one of his tyres. I guess he can keep going though. He's still got another 2, 4, 6 on there. So hopefully that, oh yes, it's the outside tyre. That's going to slow his progress down somewhat in the 31, and it's a change in leader as 760 goes wide. 326 kicking the rock. Jack Eames goes through. It's Jack Eames who's taken it up. Treble 7 has followed him through now, and Treble 7 looking towards the tail end of that 326 truck now. These truck, oh, 760 gets very, very sideways there, and it's a bit of a push-on job going on at the tail end of the race here, but certainly it's all happening between these two as Peters Brothers and 326 fight it out up the front. I'd rather suspect that Treble 7 Cameron Pugh is going to be right on the tail end of that 326 truck before too long, and trying to spin him out the way if he possibly can. 760 there in 3rd place, but King of the Rock does it again. He's beginning to open up that gap now, if anything, and a gear change for Treble 7. Is that ominous as Treble 7 goes through 326? A better corner that one for Cameron Pugh in Treble 7, but it's 326 Jack Eames who continues to look at the black smoke emitted, the excess diesel coming out of that one as Jack comes up the home straight. Jack Eames then kicks the pedal to the metal. He's got 1 or 2 black markers though looming up ahead of him that he's going to have to contend with. It's 18 and 69 respectively who are at the tail of the pack for the moment. Also 24 then challenging the ailing 31 truck, which remember has got a burst outside tyre, but 24 not quite able to get on terms with him for the moment. Also 69 seems to be exhausting quite a lot down the far side. 326 and 777 now beginning to catch up with these back markers as we go into lap number 8. It will be 3 laps to go next time through, Mr. Stone. 3 to go next time through for the 326 truck. These back markers could still play their part as 326 looms up behind the 2 back markers. 777 keeps on the pressure in second place. So 69 and 18 both go through, but 326 finds his way onto the inside. Will it be an easy overtaking manoeuvre for him? Yes, it will, as he forces the 18 truck wide. It's Jack Eames who goes through once again, unchallenged for the moment between the 2 back markers. 777 still maintaining second place, Cameron Pugh, and in third it's still the 760 van of Robert Spinks. Who goes 760 in second? 760 in third, I should say. But coming through now to take the last lap forward comes King of the Rock, Jack Eames. And it's Jack Eames absolutely can't do anything wrong here this afternoon. Jack Eames is going very, very well indeed. Still in second place is 777. And it's 326 coming through the last corner now. The checkered flag is ready for him. 326 takes the win in second place and crossing the line now. 777, there he goes in second, Cameron Pugh. And 2 locked together there. Oh, there goes a tyre on the tail end of the Atlantic trailers, and it's going to be a race for the line. But we've already gone into red flag mode, so it's the 24 truck that's made the break. They'll get safely away, and 569 gets the first black cross of the afternoon, and 568 as well was the starter. So a couple of black crosses to be handed out there, and good bit of overtaking going on over on the far side of the raceway. 3 abreast into the Bovingdon turn as Pete Stevens and Paul Gombe both race it out between themselves. That's 112 and 333. Also having a say in all of that, Dominic Darrington there in 473. But back at the front of the pack, we've got the race leader in the shape of 697. It's Grumpy himself at the helm of that one's being chased by Cecil in 197 and 194. There he goes. That's our old mate Steve Anscombe. And black flag for 53, if you will, Mr. Starr. Black flag, disqualification for 53. I suspect that may well be for a puncture or a noisy exhaust or one of those. Oh, there's a rollover with a red. And a big spectacular rollover there. Oh, well done to Dominic Darrington. What an expert job he made of protecting the 23 driver there, Simon Bond, after that spectacular rollover. So we're looking for Simon to emerge from the, looks like the tail end of the car. He can't get out any other way. But he looks pretty well okay, climbing out there. Let's have a big round of applause. That was a nice spectacular rollover. Well done, Simon Bond. No injuries caused to the driver, and we'll have the car back on all four wheels very, very quickly. Well, there we are. It's back to the theme music. I can sing the theme tune for more racing coming up right up from the bangers. Well, there we go, 697 takes him away. Richard John. Cecil, though, makes his play on the inside, and yes, oh, nice move by Cecil. Neck and neck down the far straight, but it's Cecil who takes the advantage on the inside of the Bovingdon turn, and Cecil, Steve Anscombe, emerges as race leader in 194. But Grumpy, quite an experienced driver, won't settle for that if I know him, and he'll be right on the tail of Cecil throughout the rest of the race. 464 follows through in third place, leaving the 103 car of Oxley just a little way back. Adrian Oxley there, and 112 now moves into fifth place. It's a good afternoon for the track champion there, Pete Stevens, in 112, who's moved along quite well. 346 gets the old Evo, but that's cost Cecil a bit of a space as Richard John tries to race him around the outside. And two very, very quick cars these are. A bit of real hot rod racing going on between these banger drivers, and certainly Cecil gets stuck in when he has to, as does Richard John, but they both like to win as well, and that's how it's all done. But 707, a back marker, just finds himself eclipsed by these two, and the third car comes up behind the 464 machine of David Fellows, right in contention. So then we move towards the halfway stage of racing now. It's still Steve Anscombe in 194, the Cecil car leading this one. Comes up now again behind some back markers. Former track champion Kevin Payne, the 2001 track champion, is there, and it will be 5 to go. 5 to go, Mr. Stunners. Next time through for Steve Anscombe in car 194, still being followed and tailed by Richard John in 697. He's right there with him. Oh, and a bit of action going on between 529 and 103 as 529 takes that place away. And a bit of good stuff as 346 goes backwards into the fence, so does 213, 473 is still, oh goodness me, that was a hefty old coming together there for Cecil, and I'm not sure whose tyre that was. I've got a feeling it was Cecil's tyre. And a black flag, Mr. Starter, for 194. Oh, it's a great shame for Cecil. That will be, oh goodness me, and 213 takes it out on him. And Cecil already a retirement then, but it's Richard John now who takes it up once again in 697. Richard John then played the waiting game there in second place. Didn't attack Cecil for that. Cecil will be a retirement, Mr. Starter, 194 if you can possibly as it comes through. But it's Richard John now who's racing out the last couple of laps of the race. Richard John 697, unless any back marker mischief befalls him, looks like he might well have this one in the bag. So it's Richard John then racing for the bitch. 697 with just one lap to go, and Keith Conlon doing his damnedest over on the far side. Oh, he's almost been taken out by the 464 car, and these two are racing for possibly second or third positions, I think, as Keith Conlon and 464 both really going for it, but there's no doubt about who the winner's going to be. It's Richard John, 697, crosses the line, takes the checker flag now, but who's it going to be? Oh, in second place then, Pete Stevens, 112, in third position. 464 just makes it over the line in front of Keith Conlon, and it will go red now, please, Mr. Starter, and a race win then for Richard John in 690. 15 laps of racing for the V8 Stockcars big thundering engine to be 35. Who takes it up in fine style? Maurice Sullivan. Ryan Scott there, second epic race for the moment. And we'll watch with interest the duel between Scotty and Rapid Boy Roy Eaton in car 17. Peter Guy was up behind 17, and it looks like it's a retirement for Roy Eaton in car 17. Oh dear, that's a shame. But also problems then for Pete Blomfield in 42, leads the track to good turn on 333. Also involved in that bit of a skirmish, but puts up the leaders once again, and it's 35, your race leader. Maurice Sullivan there in car 35 from in second place now. 3 top formers up into second place. Simon Turner going well in John Turner's old car there, and through into third place in Bill Chance, 117 behind me, 34, and always a good potential race winner is the driver of car 34, Dennis Harris. Then it's Peter Scott Jr. in car 99 behind these, a 72, a 75 and 33. And moving through now on the inside to take up third position up behind Turner, it's Harris. Harris is in front of Bill Chance now. So Harris moves into second place, but the absolutely flying John Childers is really opening up a bit of space now between himself and Dennis Harris. So Harris in second. Is there anything he can do about this flying Mo Saunders, who's just getting better and better in the white grade and the red and white machine? Car 35, your race leader from 34 in second place, and it's Bill Chance up behind these at 117, Peter Scott Jr. 99, then Colin Goodson in car 72, and behind these the 875 machine of Ian Moss. So retirement once again for Roy Eaton. Tried to get the car up and rolling, wasn't good enough, couldn't do it. Car 17 retires, joins Pete Blomfield on the infield at Bovingdon Raceway. Just 2 retirements though, and we go towards the centre stage, and indeed just 5 laps worth of racing left for the V8 here this afternoon. 5 laps of racing for car 35, who's certainly absolutely sticking his way round the Bovingdon Raceway. He's certainly going to make sure of it if he possibly can. Mo Sullivan then in car 35 leads from in second place Dennis Harris 34, and in third place is Bill Chance 117. If anything, Peter Scott Jr. might attempt to overhaul Bill Chance for that third place. He's getting closer to him with every lap. But the 3-lap board being ready now for our race leader, Maurice Sullivan, as he comes to, crosses the start-finish line once again. It's Sullivan who leads from 34, Dennis Harris in second place, beginning to make some inroads now. Oh, and Mo Sullivan doesn't need to get tied up with the back markers, because Dennis Harris is beginning to make inroads into that lead. 117 Bill Chance maintains third place as Scotty Jr. moves on the inside, takes him out towards the arco. It's Scotty Jr. Peter Scott Jr. in third position, having taken out Bill Chance and moves him into fourth position. Then comes Colin Goodsman up behind these, and Peter Scott himself. And all of them are coming together with back markers over there. Goodness me, making it very, very interesting. But it's 35, a race leader who's safe and well. Maurice Sullivan comes through, sees the checkered flag, takes the race win. From in second place, Dennis Harris, and in third position, the 99 car of Peter Scott Jr. Keep them coming, Mr. Starter, if you will, just for the positions. And it's reds now. And goodness me, that...
On the rookie rod final, and 87 grabbing the early lead as they go round the pit turn, but that could all change as the race progresses. Leon Payne there in the 87 machine, 352, having a better start this time as they go round the Bovingdon turn. The third has gone into 85. That is Peter Fitkin, and 479 is there in fourth, Sean Riddle. But it's still early stages, so anyone can take this. So 87 at the moment, the current leader of this, Leon Payne, as he comes down past the control box, and 352 comes past in second, Jamie Renwick. 326 is up on the inside of 479, and past 85 Peter Fitkin, so 326 is up into fourth place. John Smith 212 is fighting for fifth with 85 Peter Fitkin. 200's caught up with the front runner off the pack. So Steve Wright there is up into sixth at the moment. So 352, a change on lead as they went round Bovingdon turn. So 352 is now into first place. And Treble 2 is up into second, but it's gone up the inside of 352. So Treble 2 now fighting as they come down. It's neck and neck as they come round the bend. 326 Black Cross must start at 326 Black Cross. So it's Martin Beenahan up into first place, Treble 2, 352 is in second, Jamie Renwick, and it's a fight for third, and 326 gets through into third place, but he has got a Black Cross to come, so it could affect the result. So fourth place is 212 at this moment, John Smith, and fighting for fifth place is the other John Smith in the 213 machine, and he gets through. So Leon Payne down into sixth place now. 200 is there, Steve Wright in for seventh. So we look back to our leaders. It is Martin Beenahan as they go round the pit turn in treble 2, 352. Jamie Renwick is there in second, 326 is in third, Tom Longhurst, and a fight for fourth at the moment between both the John Smiths. So I certainly can't see that they're causing any trouble to themselves. Oh, Martin Beenahan slowed down, trouble with treble 2 on the pit bend. So the new race leader now is Jamie Renwick in 352. Is a fight for second and third. 212 Black Cross, Mr. Starter for 212. So it is 352, 326. And it is a fight for second, and John Smith 213 is up on the outside, so go around the Bovingdon turn. So it's now 213 into second. 212 has been shown the Black Cross and fights for third with 326. There's a change on lead now as John Smith in 213 has taken the lead from Jamie Renwick in 352. Contact! Oh. So slight trouble there. 326 goes into second, but he has been shown the Black Cross. Malcolm Burton is now up into third from number 5, starting right at the back almost. It's in third place. 237 is there. Lee Walker is into fourth. A fight for fifth, and Lee Ribbons is into fifth now as he fights alongside John Smith in 212. As they go round the pit turn. There's still John Smith 213 in first place. Second at the moment is 326 of Tom Longhurst. Third is Malcolm Burton in number 5, and 237 Lee Walker is in fourth at the moment, and Lee Ribbons is up into fifth place, right from the back of the grid. And 251, 212 is there.
So away they go then, and it's green flags all the way. 760 leads them across the line from 360, and it's that man again in third place, Jack Eames in 326. Number 9 though, right there with it this time. Let's keep an eye out for Parisa Gent. Number 9 in fourth position currently, and 760 beginning to lead the field behind. 31 though, having a real humdinger of a coming together with the 18 truck, goes through on the inside, makes that passing manoeuvre, through he goes at 760 for 360, 326 and number 9, treble 7 behind these, and 28. So through they come once again to peel off another lap. It's still the 760 machine of Robert Spinks. 15 laps worth of racing for this one. 760 leads from 360. Who's in danger of being spun by 326? Here he comes down the inside on the far side of the raceway now, and it's 326 Eames who's moving up into second place. Contact there between the number 9 truck and treble 7. She's on the rumble strip, so she's recovering from that as the Peters truck goes through. That treble 7 Cameron Pugh who made up a space there, but it's 760 leading from 326, 360 and treble 7 now with 28 right up behind. Number 9 relegated down to 9th spot on the raceway, and the 24 truck moving through on the inside as well. That's Dale Gent moving through on the inside, but it's 760 leads from 326. 360 and treble 7, 28 behind these. 69 and 31 look like they could be getting it on at any moment. 24 from 9 and 18 is last at the moment. 760 though begins to see the back markers looming up in fair proximity now. He's beginning to catch them. 326 is beginning to catch our leading driver. So who's it going to be? Robert Spinks leads from Jack Eames in second place, who both lead from the 360 machine of Dave Windsor. So the roar of heavy diesel. Oh, and it's a big spin round there for 69. Number 9 goes through, and 69 recovers from that spin into the centre green there. 760 now begins to fall into the clutches though of Jack Eames, and Jack Eames is one of those drivers who, if he can make something of this, he certainly will. It's 760, look for the outside way around 69, but it didn't happen for him, and so 326 takes it up again. 326 is Jack Eames now, makes his way through to head up these trucks, but is he able to make it through on the inside? Yes, he is, of the back mark of the 69 machine there of Phil Ward. So through goes the King of the Rock. Is he on his way to making it a hat-trick with just 5 laps to go? It looks very much as though he might well be. 69 touching on the corner, 760 just behind him, trying to make his way through there is Robert Spinks, does in fact in second place. It's a retirement for our lady driver, Teresa Gent, unfortunately. So the truck unfortunately lets the lady driver down, and 760 now is in danger of being shunted out. Oh, that's the second place vehicle there being shunted out by a back marker, the 69. 69, he's a lap down. 760 though is in fact in second place, and 360 now is right there with him. The back marker surely in the way a bit, and blocking some of these a bit as they move through. Treble 7 now has got the pedal hard down. Oh, it's all going to happen as they come off the pit bend. 360 goes round, 28 goes to the infield, 31 is blocked off by all of this, and it's 28 that goes through. 28 and 24 and 31 and 69. Treble 7 looks like he's suffering from that, and 360 is sideways and not able to recover from that. But through goes our leading driver still, 326, who has escaped from all of that. 760, I believe, is maintaining second place, and 28 comes through into third position now. So through they go then for one last time, and it's 360 on the far straight now, lapping some of the back markers as he goes through. 326 looking for that checker flag. Here he comes now off the last corner. The checker flag is raised and ready. King of the Rock, Jack Eames takes his third victory of the afternoon to secure his hat-trick. In second place is 760 Robert Spinks, and coming through in third place the 28 machine of Mark Gent. Do keep them coming, Mr. Starter. We do need a few more finishers. 31 makes the line at 69. And the treble 7 comes through now. And we will go red now, Mr. Starter. That's it for the big trucks here at Bovingdon for today at least, with another 5
afternoon, and especially the race winner, 326 Jack Ames. So as they come past you on the back,
in second place, the 760 Lorry of Robert Spinks, and in third position, the guy responsible for it all, Mark Gent, the daddy of them all, in truck 28. Fourth place was the 24 truck of Dale Gent, and in fifth position it was 31 Steve Norton. Sixth place went to treble 7. So Cecil's the experienced man in that sort of thing, I think. So, well, yes, indeed. Steve Anscombe there. There's the man you need to go and set front. What can you do? But there we are, ladies and gentlemen. It's eyes down looking as we go under starters orders for the last one of the day for the bangers. And we'll start this one, Mr. Starter, with a black cross for 410. 410, a black cross for him. So it's Cecil who leads in 194 from the 568 machine there in second place. And driving in very close proximity. But 568 it is in second place. And Cecil though certainly got the bit between his teeth for this one in 194. He knows he's got a car that's going very well there. Well, Vauxhall Cavalier certainly got that very wound up indeed and going very strongly. 346 is a bit tentative at the back of the pack at the moment, and a black cross for 529, Mr. Starter. Oh dear, oh no, look at that. They're all going all over the place here with just a couple of laps gone, and Barry Williams then is the guy with a flat tyre. And a black flag, 801 and 34, Mr. Starter. Goodness me, that's all happening out here. And 8. We'll keep an eye open for 704, 103, make sure that all is well. All appears to be well. Kevin Payne just misses that one as he comes through. 802 peels off another lap. And 801, Mr. Starter, just coming up here, black flag for him. It's a flat rear tyre. So unfortunate for him, but at least he gets to save the car for next time. 704 is a retirement, as is Baz Williams with a flat tyre. And 103 also has to hopefully get out of the car. We'll look to see 103, make sure he's okay. Oh dear, that's we'll look for 103 from the centre green. And that was a couple of pesky hits he took while stationary there. Nobody's fault, but we haven't waved yellow, Mr. Starter, waved yellow for the Adrian Oxley in 103. The car was very disabled there, and Adrian was not in full pecker as we looked in on him, so we will have a yellow flag situation. We'll go red because the cars are not responding to the yellow flags, Mr. Starter. Mr. Starter is an instant disqualification. disqualification. So the car is damaging the track, although his wheels are not punctured. The car is damaging the raceway, so unfortunately he's not allowed to continue. So here we come now. So the green flag falls and we're racing. It's Steve Anscombe releasing away Cecil himself for 568. Oh, if he could just get the front end of the car in, but it wasn't to be. It's 802 in third, and Ratty coming up very, very quickly in fourth place now as he takes over that fourth place. 521, a black flag, Mr. Starter, 521. And it's a big heave-ho for 758, almost turned over down there on the Bovingdon turn, but not quite. 194, it's still very close between these top three contenders. Out there in front is still Cecil, who was second in the second heat there, coming through there, but 528 is very, very close on him now. 568, I should say. Who's it going to be? Oh, 568 moves into the inside grid position. Oh, and runs through on the inside there. It's neck and neck. Now just catches the rumble strips. Oh, and that's 346 having a quarrel with the Armco as 568 makes his way through. We will go wave yellows, Mr. Starter. We do have a tyre out on the track. So the nearest marshal, I think that might be you, Mick. So we need that tyre removed from the raceway if we can. Red. In fact, we're going red. Clerk of the resumption on lap number 9, we do have the final 6 laps of racing to go, and it's 194. Cecil, Steve Anscombe releasing away. Paul Gorm looking to capitalise on as many points as possible. Likewise, Dominic Darrington in second and third positions. And behind these now, the 464 car emerges with Pete Stevens not too far back either. It will be 5 to go next time through, Mr. Starter. 5 to go for the 191. Oh, and there's a big coming together there between 410 and 112. Both cars survive that and continue racing. 802 though just takes the 112 car out, or tries to, but he comes off the worst of that. And it's Paul Gorm who's under attack from one of the back markers now. But it's Gorm, Paul Gorm now attacking Cecil for the lead as he goes down on the inside and tries to spin Steve Anscombe out, but Anscombe holds firm, and Cecil is who leads the pack up with just 4 laps to go now. It's Steve Anscombe who leads this one in 194, and Paul Gorm now begins to fall back just a tad. 410 continues to go with emissions of blue smoke coming off the rear tyres. 707 still looks in reasonable battle, as does 799, but it's Steve Anscombe who's leading them all through now. Not very many finishers on this one, and it's 799, and Steve Anscombe once again hesitates behind the back marker, which allows Gorm to close up. It's 194, the yellow and black car now, with just a couple of laps to go from the all black car. In second place, one of the back markers tries to get on terms with these two, but they're too quick for him. Just a lap and a half to go now for Steve Anscombe in the 194 car, and the 333 car that's chasing is Paul Gorm. The last lap now, as we go into the last lap, Paul Gorm now needs to dislodge Steve Anscombe if he's going to win this one, or is he going to settle for second place as Anscombe takes the inside line, Gorm takes the outside. And for whatever reason, Paul Gorm, has been attacked by a back marker, and it's Steve Anscombe who takes the decision then, takes the race win here in the one.